Hello, hello, hello. I'm finding things. I'm on the hunt. Okay. Oh, hi, Janice. Hi, Sherry. How are you feeling, Janice? You feeling better, I hope? Cardboard. Hold on. And give me a second here to get organized. As always, you know.
I thought it was a Tuesday. Oh my God. I told Betty, I said, why is she coming on live? Is it? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I wish you could have seen her face. You go to your line, and I said, I'm not lying. Today's Wednesday.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janice. Hey, Linda.
Huh? Did you eat?
Well, I was just sitting here
God,
eating my biscuit after dinner. And I saw you pop up, say, ooh la la. And I thought, well, what kind of little die kid is she selling now? And I told Betty, I said, it's not Wednesday. Yes, it is. I said, no, it's not.
Are you lying to me?
Hey, Lori. Hey, Nancy.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy
Well, I
moly.
even asked Richard. Well, he asked me, actually. He goes, what's today? And in my mind, I knew it was Wednesday. But when he asked me like that, I'm like, I lost all my confidence. I had to look at my phone. Oh, it is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. But that was this morning. Oh, my goodness. Well, take a deep breath. Get your composure. I'm looking here for some cardboard. It might be the same weight, but I don't think any of these are. I have my little bag here full of my little scraps of. Oh yeah, well these two obviously will be the same. I save all this stuff, you guys. I know you guys probably do too. Hi, Lori. Hi, Linda. Who didn't she say hello to? Gail. Nancy.
Hey, Gail. Sorry, I'm still not convinced it's Wednesday.
I wasn't sure where you left off.
Oh my God. I'm so discombobulated now. I don't even know what to do.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Decompress. Do it a couple more times.
Baby, it's freezing in here.
Uh-oh. Well, maybe putting a blanket over your head will make you feel better.
Man, we went to hey Sharon.
Hey Sharon.
Hey Janet Bishy Boom Boom Boom. We had a strong storm in the night the other night and we lost power.
Yeah, we've been having, it's weird. It doesn't last all day. We got a storm. I lost track of days, obviously.
Okay.
But I think it was Monday. We had one come through pretty bad, but it only lasted, maybe anywhere from half hour to 45 minutes, and then blue skies afterwards. And then one day, it looked really dark and ominous, and it was one of those storms where you got maybe 5 minutes of those big giant drops that when they land, they're gigantic like that, and then it was all over with. And but like about 15 miles from us, their power was out, trees went down. It just like built up its momentum as it went over us, and we didn't get anything. but it was pretty treacherous for everybody else.
Well, I woke up in the night and I could see the night light in the bathroom on, and I told Betty, I said, "Why is that light on?" The power's out. But yet she's sitting there and her lamp is on and the night light in the bathroom is on. Of course, they're set to whenever the power goes out, they turn on. But
Mhm.
she
Wow.
said stuff was hitting the windows and flying, and I was like,
Wow.
uh-oh.
Yeah, Janet, I know. Richard's friends over in Washington D.C. right now, and he says he can't breathe. They got there. Was it this morning or was it yesterday morning? See, I got my days confused. I don't know what day they got there. Yesterday morning or this morning? Don't remember. But anyway, they can't breathe. That's all the way down into Washington. Well, I say all the way down, further south than you. But yeah, that. And then he was talking to somebody in Michigan, which is obviously close to the border, but the winds are going a different direction. They got beautiful clear skies. So, oh
Wow.
yeah. Because my husband asked, is the smoke affecting you guys? And she goes, "What smoke?" He goes, "Oh, okay." She goes, "No, really, what smoke?" And he had to tell her. He goes, "Oh, I haven't been watching the news, but no, we don't have any smoke here." Oh, I guess they are far enough west of the fires that the wind's blowing it east. Anyway, enough of the news channel. But we do have to fill that in for you guys. In case you don't know, you're supposed to be gagging. You're supposed to be gagging, you guys, if you're out there on the Northeast. Oh. And then I was talking to a friend of mine in Hawaii, and the volcano is burping again. I mean, more than it usually burps, and they're being told to be on standby. I go, standby for what? You're on an island. Where are you gonna go? So everybody's got their problems.
Man.
Susan doesn't know what day it is, but at least she doesn't have smoke coming through the house.
I still don't know what day it is. I can't. But I should have known because right before I quit working, I got my slide presentation all ready for my meeting in the morning because I knew my meeting was Thursday morning, but I never even snapped.
Oh man.
That's because I started back on these don't be a bitch pills and I'm discombobulated. I don't know what the
You
heck.
don't know how to be pleasant? Is it your problem? You gotta be pleasant. You don't even know what day it is. Now that is chilled. That's pretty cool. Keep it up, Susan. Keep it up, Susan. Take those pills. I'll give you 10-minute notice tomorrow. Hello, it's the day after Wednesday now.
Hey, Southpaw Studio.
Hello.
I know I went in the bedroom a while ago and I don't know what it was, but I crawled under the cover to take a nap because since we had the power out, our smart thermostat turned stupid and it's
Can you
overly
move
cold in here.
can you even move your bed? I mean, can you position your bed when you don't have electricity, or is that on battery?
Oh no, that's I don't know.
I guess if it's already in position, it's in position, so you don't have to do anything, I
Yeah,
guess.
usually whenever there's a little button on the side, so if you're in any position that's not your favorite, then you can just
But stop and think how addicted we are, even during the day, to have electricity.
I
Everybody
know.
takes a nap. Oh, lights off. I guess I'm lights off too. Let's go take a nap.
What do we do? What do we do? Thank God for unlimited internet.
Well, there are things like books and drawing and you know, what did you do before there was all the stuff. All the stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the other day, as usual, I mean, I think you guys have already figured out my routine. I get all these kits together, everything's everywhere, and then it's a junkyard in here. And it takes me another 2 weeks to put everything away that I pulled out to be inspired to do the next kit. And then I put everything away, and then I lose half of the stuff that I really need because I probably shouldn't have put it away. Then it takes me another day or two to find this stuff. And then in another couple of weeks, then I got to bring out a whole other new batch of inspiration. So I'm constantly throwing things on the tables, throwing the stuff back on the shelves, back on the, and that kind of leads you up to like misplacing stuff. Because if you put it in the wrong place, then yeah, then I have problems because I usually know where I put my stuff.
Hey,
And
Jennifer Jane.
hey, Jennifer. Even though there's a lot around, I usually kind of know where my, in general, what direction, what shelf. Oh my goodness. I went crazy. Um, and I'm sure probably while I'm talking to you, I'll end up finding it. But I had set aside um, like a lot of the leftovers from the kit. It took me forever to find this because this is what I'm going to be working with. So, but I did find it, so I felt kind of good about that.
Hey, Lucy.
Lucy, I saw all your eco prints. Fantastic. On her YouTube channel. Woohoo! Yeah, very, very, very nice. Which reminds me, I do have to get a batch going soon. I've been kind of lazy about doing it, but if I get one or two more orders, I won't have any left. So I really don't have a choice. I'm going to have to. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, we are going to be doing, what are we calling it, Susan? We're calling it what now? Just trying to get you woken up.
We're calling it nope, wrong one. That.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Belly poke. It's the belly poke.
Anyway, apologies to all of you that speak French. They just kind of rolled their eyes or rolled their stomach. I don't know which. Something was definitely rolling. So, because I know every single one of you know how to make a regular journal, I thought we'd just do something a little bit different. I mentioned it last week. We're going to put together, in case you don't already have one of Timmy's, I don't know, I already forgot what he calls them. He calls them I don't remember. One of the ladies is going to remember in the chat there. I forget what he calls them. But this is what it looks like. Well, I don't know. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure what it looks like when you get it. I guess it just looks like that. I don't know. But, oh, folio. Hello. Okay. And I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? His little folio. And it was like so super, super simple. I thought, oh, we can do that. We've done this, but in a large form. But it was kind of cute in a smaller form. So I thought, okay, let's just do that. So if you didn't get a kit, all you need is a file folder to get the basic shape. And we'll work on that today. So before we collage all of this stuff on there, this is basically kind of sort of, well, no, his looks like what? His looks.
A belly row. Isn't that who Linda went to see with Willie Nelson? Belly row?
Jelly.
Deli.
Okay, well, I made several with a little different to it. Now I can't find one that looks like his original one. Hold on. No. Well, no. Okay, well, I guess the one we're going to make is just going to be an original one because none of these are the original style except for
Hi.
The one that's already like that. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to some dimensions. And let me put this back where it was.
Gotta roll with me, Henry.
That guy, he's got the tattoos on his face. I mean, all over his body, but it's obvious on his face. All over. Okay, so I don't have even the legal size file folder is not big enough. So that's why we had to piece it together. I think his is all one piece. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't have one of his. But
Is his Timmy?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's all one piece, but I couldn't do it all one piece. So okay, so this is basic the dimensions that we're going to be working with. Let's get it up here. I didn't write it very big, did I? Okay, so this one here, oh no, this one, excuse me. This one here is 6 by 8 1/4. Okay, it's right here.
Neither have I, J Mac.
What's that?
Never made a journal.
I don't believe it. Okay, this one anybody can make. Okay, pay attention. And this piece here is 6 by 11. All
Okay.
right. Okay. Now, if I can remember what to do. Oh, so the first thing we do is take out our scoreboard. And if you don't have one,
Then call Ann.
you can always contact Ann. I don't know if she'll answer you,
I hope she's feeling better.
but you can contact her.
She's all out of scissors, but
Yeah, she's all out of scissors. She only had one. Okay, so the 6 by 8 one, which is this one, and we'll put it up this way. This is where we're going to score. We're going to score at 1/2 inch and then 4 1/2. All right. I hope I wrote that right. If not,
on the long side, right?
I'll have to be making it. Oh, what's that?
On the long side.
I never understand which is the long side. Long this way, long this. I don't know. So just look. Just look. That's the way it goes.
On the 8 1/4.
Yeah, on the 8 1/4. Okay, so we have a 1/2 inch, and then we have 4 and 4 1/2. Okay, so that's that. All right. Then we take the long one and we do it the 11 across. The 11 across, and we're going to do it at 2 inches, 5 1/2, 6, and 10 1/2.
Ann's not lurking. She's freshening up her lipstick and getting her a glass of Tito's.
Okay. J Matt, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. All right, so 2 inches. We'll hold your hand. There's other people here that need hand holding too, so don't be embarrassed. Okay, 5 1/2. And no one will know if you made a mistake except for you because we can't see what you're doing. So you guys can watch me make all my mistakes. 6. And then 10 1/2. All right. You got these marked down somewhere? Because I don't want you asking me in 10 minutes, what was that again? Write them down.
Well, but they will.
They will what?
They will ask again, and I certainly can't remember that. I can't even remember it's Wednesday.
Uh-oh. J-Mac's not scared. What the heck does she mean she's not scared? Because I told her not to be scared? So now she's not scared, or she never was to
She
begin with.
said she's been collecting stash and watching. It's time to jump into the deep end of the pool.
Yay! I love that attitude. Oh, well, like all attitudes, basically. As long as you don't direct it at me. See, Susan can have all the attitude she wants, but just don't.
Can't no more. I'm taking these stupid pills.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now if I can remember what I did, we'll be just hopping along here.
Thank you, Janice. Janice put a screenshot on the Facebook page. Nancy's
Yay!
scared too.
Oh my gosh, you
Oh
guys.
my God.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Let me double check here. Let me double check. Okay.
Have you made one of these before?
Well, right there in front of you.
Oh, I thought you might have borrowed that from Timmy.
No. No. That's why I'm not sure if his is all one piece or not. Okay. So let's fold the little doodads here that we have going. And we'll fold the other one over here. Then we got this one. And then we have this one. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to need.
See? Gail thought it was a Timmy finished one too.
No.
No, she don't. You know her. She don't do no.
No. I have nothing against Timmy, but if I can make it, I'm not going to buy it.
She can't even call him Timmy. She calls him him. Or his, or he. That's why I had to question her. Are you talking about Timmy?
Now on his, he's got on this little flap here.
I don't want to know what Timmy has on his little flap.
At least he has one, okay? So I didn't know the dimensions. Let me see. What did I end up doing? I think I did it. Let's just see here. I did it about 2 1/4. So if you take this one, the shorter of the two, and if you mark up here, only if you want this, if you want it to be all, just a flap like the rest of the folio, then leave it. If you want to have maybe like a tuck spot, or you just want to expose something that you're going to put on the page later, then we can do that. Just because that's what.
Hey, APG. She said, even my husband knows who Timmy is.
Okay, so let's just mark. Just mark 1 1/4. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't really matter because we don't know what the dimensions are. And then all I did was get the corner, get the other corner. You know me, I like to tear the stuff if given the opportunity because I like to have the raw edges. Okay, so now we've got this section right here. Got that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this section, the one that has the 1/2 inch and the 1/2 inch, we're going to glue those together, and that's what's going to make this connection that's right there. And once we glue that, it's all done.
Nice.
Until if we want to put one of these little doodads, which I'll show you in a second. So let's get our glue. I told you it was simple, people. If you can't do this, go give all your papers away.
Uh-oh.
Just give them away. You don't deserve the papers if you can't make one of these. All right. Then I'll just put a little bit of glue. A little glue. And you can use any glue you want, whatever is your favorite, doesn't matter. You probably got 5 or 6 different kinds of glues.
Oh, you need to tell your neighbor that for a limited time Taco Bell has brought back the enchilito.
Okay. And this thing keeps flopping in my face, but just kind of stick it in there. Find little spot where they feel like they've all connected. Get the top and the bottom straight. If not, you can always trim it later. Mine's always off a little bit. Okay. So then this goes like that. Remember, you got that 1/2 inch little fold. There you have this fold. And then when that's dry completely, you can redefine that fold right there. And there you go. Hello. It's done. Don't tell me your problems. It's done. Okay. So now all we have to do is pieces of whatever we have left over, scraps we have left over from our middle folder, and you can use any size you want. On this one, let's see, what size did I use? Let's just see. I used just under 4 inches on this little doodad, but it could be a little further over because, you know, there's a little bit, I left a little space there. I don't like to get it too close because then when you start folding things over and you've got a buildup of stuff, then they start hitting each other and you start having problems. So make sure you leave yourself a good little gap right there between the size of that little doodad in your area. So now this has sort of like a built-in, you know, where those little doodads are, the little folds are on your file folder. That's kind of sort of a built-in little fold, natural fold for your flap. You can use that, or you can just make one up, you know, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Hey,
So
Tamar.
if I put that right there, is that going to be almost 4 inches? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
See, APG concurs with keep stuff out of the book crack gap.
Here, I need to cut this straight before I go any further. Oh, here we go. Let's use these because it is a little. Okay, so there's that. We'll move that over a little bit. There's that. We'll move that over a little bit. And that ends up being, yep, just shy of 4 inches. Okay, and then I'll get, where's my little paper cutter? The little baby one. The little baby one.
Mine from Temu cuts just fine.
What's that?
Mine from Temu cuts just fine.
Really?
Yep.
Good.
Jennifer said, I'm trying to convince myself to incorporate some other French stuff I've been hoarding. I'm having a conversation with myself about it, like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. Gollum. I don't know. Don't make me say weird words.
Talking to herself. Okay, so now you've got, you know,
Gollum.
You've got that, like that. And if you don't,
There she is. Hey, Ann.
Hey Ann, how you feeling, girl? And so, and if you don't, you know, if you don't have that piece, you tore it off or whatever you did, all you have to do is add like about 1 inch from wherever the fold is you want, and then score it 1/2 inch to get that little what? That little C, that little L, whichever way you hold it. There you go. You get that. Okay. So then
And if you get a lot of emails and messages, it's because Rosemary said, get your scoreboard out. If you don't have one, just contact Ann.
So this one here, again, I kind of guesstimated. I think that's about the size of the flap on Timmy's flap.
Timmy's flap. Here we go.
Timmy's flap. This is 3 1/4. That may be right, may be wrong, but visually it looked like his. So then you would get this, and if you like, it could go all the way to the top. Like I did these other ones here. I just went kind of crazy and oops, real crazy. That one doesn't have one at all. This one's a lot larger, and then I added one over on this side, and I did it upside down compared to this one, and I didn't do the cut on that. So, you can finish it off a lot of different ways, but I figured I would just hold true to Timmy's just for this demonstration. So let me do this about, what did I say, 3 inches? I think that's what we said. Yeah. So I'll do this one. That'll be about 3.
She don't know. She don't have Timmy. She's never seen Timmy's.
I've just seen it on somebody was making one or decorating one. Or was it already decorated? I don't remember.
No, we're talking about Ann Lars. She just came in. She's the one who gave Rosemary her scoreboard.
Yeah. She helped me score big time.
Yeah.
All right, now, yeah, that's what I did. Okay. So let's just put our glue. Our glue will go on the first flapperoonie here. And just kind of eyeball it and try to center it, as or measure it if you're a measurer. I'm not, so I'm just going to eyeball it.
I seen you use a ruler more tonight than you have all year.
Well, because I'm kind of having to give, because we are making something kind of precise. And they're going to go, what did you do there? Hello, I measured. All right. Okay. So, hello. There it is. Look it up on Amazon. He sells them. I don't know what they sell for, but the naked ones. So there you go. So that's that. And the next thing you do, depending, if you're doing a theme or not, and of course we are, then you decide what you're going to put in your background, because eventually between different things we're going to make and tags and gluing stuff down and maybe putting one signature somewhere, between everything, most of this stuff is going to get covered up for the most part, but you still want pretty stuff to show through, even if you end up covering a lot of this with the ephemera and the things that we're going to be making. But and that way, if it starts to get too thick and you can't put any more stuff, then whatever is exposed there is going to look appealing. It'll look cute. So keep that in mind when you do your collage stuff. Let me put top of my glue so we don't have a problem. Okay, so now let me get these kind of sort of out of the way. These are my leftovers. So you will have, quite a bit of leftovers to play to use as backing on some of the things that we'll be making. So then the other thing, I forgot this. Hello. Now I saw the lady had this in her. I don't know if it comes with this doodad thing, but I went ahead and made one. It's very similar to that little journal we made together several months ago. The little
Yep.
accordion one that we put little pockets and all kind of stuff and everything. So what I would do, uh, let's see, what do we have here? I took a piece I had left over, but it looks like I have different pieces left over. I must have cut it at a different angle or something. So, so what we can do is we can we can improvise. Maybe we'll make one a little smaller than that. But no, you can make one just as big. You're just going to have to cut it down and glue it together, sort of like we did this here. So let's do that. In case you make a mistake and you don't have a piece this big left over. let's get some measurements just in case you want to make one similar. Okay, so this is 5 inches. So let's cut that 5 inches. Oh, I don't think it's going to fit in here, so I got to do it. I got to do it this way. Okay. Uh-oh. 5 inch. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I already forgot. It's like, what am I doing? No, really, what am I doing? I forgot. Okay, I'm cutting that way. Never mind. That's what I did. I wasn't sure which way I was cutting. Okay. So we got 5. That's 5 inches, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie. And then how much longer do we need? So we need one little flap, which works out just fine. And may not be as big as this one. Well, if I cut it, yeah, it will. It will. It will. It will. It will. Yeah. Okay. So then what we do is score time. So then what we'll do is we will score this 1/2 inch. Uh-oh.
Hey, Leslie.
And then we score this 1/2 inch.
Leslie said, "Thanks for saving me from going to dinner with work people. I told them I was meeting a group of crafters. I didn't say where."
And then fold these over. And so what you've done is you've created the same situation that we had over here where we glued those two together. Okay, so we'll have a little thing like that. So let's go ahead and glue these together. But Rosemary, it's shorter than the other one. That's okay. We're going to cut it down at an angle. So we don't need it to be same size. Same size.
I had a it's a new man. He took Primrose's place. Sent me a meeting invite this morning. He says, "I'm in Nashville, so I thought we could meet face to face." And he set up a meeting. I said, "Well, I don't work in Nashville." So he sent me back a message. He said, "Oh, I guess I misunderstood. Where are you based out of? I'll be in Houston next week." And I never answered him back. I'm like,
No,
no.
I don't think so.
Why do you, what's the difference? Talk to me on Teams.
Okay, so now this piece, this can be as long or as short as you guys want it. All right. It just happens. I just got pieces parts, and this just happens to be 14 inches long. But this one.
Oops, Janice, can you undo that?
But this one is 12 inches. So you know.
Holy cow.
Who banned Gail?
I did by accident.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
hang
don't
on.
know about
Go to
those
YouTube.
pills.
I got to go to YouTube.
Can I
Damn.
undo it? No,
I don't know. You can't do nothing in StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Gail.
Oh my God. It's the pills, Gail.
Oh no. I think Janice can. If in yeah, if you're on YouTube you can, Janice. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, but what do I know? Okay. So now we have this odd kind of, stair step kind of situation going here. And we eventually want it to have sort of like this kind of a shape. So just angle it. What I'll do is I'm going to angle it like to right where that meets there, and then just kind of tear it, see what happens. And then down here, so we stay at the same angle. Did it work out, Susan?
I can't. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Let me go over there. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, everybody. Get caught up. Start cutting and gluing. That's all I can say. Start cutting and gluing, people. All right, let me go. Where am I? Sometimes I forget how to find myself. Okay, here I am. My channel. Mute.
All I did was picked up my phone, APG. That's a bad thing about using
Okay,
your
let
phone.
me find where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay, so now, she's been deleted. Her comments, pin, remove, put user in. Uh-oh.
Hey, Roseanne, maybe she's just timed out. 300 seconds, Gail. 300 seconds.
Is she just timed out?
I don't know.
Let me see. And how rude it says I deleted the message. How rude is that?
Oh, you may have to go to your studio and put her back in. Oh my God. I told you it wasn't Wednesday.
Tomorrow night, just take half a pill, okay?
APG's telling Roseanne to chat live.
Let's see, go in
Oh,
or remove. No, I don't want to remove it. And it gives me the option to put her in timeout, so she's not in timeout. I think you deleted her altogether. Because she's not even in timeout. She's just gone. Okay, let me see where else would I go?
go to your studio.
My studio.
She just sent me a message. She said, Popo, I can't get back in. You're the only one that can.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Go to my studio, and then where do I
Hi,
go?
Lisa.
I've never had to do this. Okay, I'm in my studio. So where do I find people that have been? Hold on. I know I've seen that before. I just can't remember where it is. Oh. I've seen it before. Recent subscribers, published videos, latest comments. I gotta find latest kickouts. Latest. Huh.
Tells you how to kick somebody out.
Yeah, it's really easy to kick him out. It's the problem is how do you get him back in? Let's see. Um, no, no. Up there on subscribers, last 28 days -1. I think it's Gail. You kicked her out. It's like Gail's gone. Oh,
Did you
all
figure
right.
it out?
Not yet. I don't even see where there's an option. It doesn't even. I don't
Go to
even.
your Google account.
What does that have to do with anything?
Go to your Google account and then people and sharing. You will have a list of people there that have been blocked.
When I go to Google, oh man. See, I never go to
Oh
Google.
my God.
I never. I mean, the account that I have my YouTube through, I don't use it. Period. Except for YouTube. So I got to figure out how to get there. It's been years.
It
Oh,
should be on your in your studio though.
that won't do
I just checked my Google. I don't have her blocked. It's Rosemary that blocked her.
it.
Hey Jean,
Stop it.
I will never use my phone again. All I did was picked up my phone. APG said, in France, they say ooh la la when an accident happens, such as when you spill your drink all over Gail and she has to leave the table only to never come back.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna. No, that won't work either.
Oh, she's back. It was 300 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Gail, I am so
Yay!
sorry. Oh my God, just going to leave.
Yay! Good, because I don't know how to get into my Google account. No, I did get into it, but I still couldn't find where it was giving me that info. So,
Well, we need to figure that out.
yeah, definitely. Okay,
Oh, gosh.
so now we have this doohickey, and it can be as short or as long as you guys want it. So obviously it's going to fit in here, or not obviously, you can really have it fit anywhere, but I'm going to have it fit in here only because it's got this little place where it sits in there quite nicely, like right there. But like we've done in other folios, you can put it anywhere, but make sure you know where you're going to put it, because the size I made this only fits to there, because these are all different sizes. Okay, all right, so if we're going to put it here, and I'm going to take that part off. Hold on, let me snip that off. I don't need that fold anymore.
No, not Clear Lake. I lived over off of 225 and 45.
Okay.
Close to Hobby Airport.
So I'm going to score this. Uh-oh.
Gail said, hi to all who came in while I was so unjustly blocked.
Well, she has a point.
Oh my gosh. That
It
would be
can't.
Lisa. Lisa came.
It cannot be denied.
Hey, Adria.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to score this at 4. Oops. And 8, and then I'll decide if I want to if I want to keep that little small doodad there. Mine, it might look cute. I can always cut it off later. It doesn't have to stay. I'll leave it for now, and then I'll just fold it over like that.
You can have an extra flap. Be different.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how that looks right there. And that can fit right there, and that goes up like that.
APG says, wait, I got confused. Can you please start over?
On what thing? Wah, wah. So to recap, because I know people get here later, here we go.
This is for the large one.
Yes, that's for this.
And
we're going to cut one piece
where you score.
6 by 8 1/4, and then this is where you score that 1/2 and 4 1/2. Then you get another piece 6 by 11, and you score it 2 inches, 5 1/2 inches, 6 inches, and 10 1/2.
And these are scores all on the long.
Okie dokie.
Well, because that top one, 1 1/2 and 4 1/2 could be on the 6 or it could be on the 8 1/4.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
So it's on the 8 1/4.
Yeah. So that's what we do for this. And then
we block Gail.
And then, so you're going to have two pieces that are 1/2 inch. They're scored at the 1/2 inch. And then that's where you're going to glue those together to create this. And then with a scrap, you're going to score 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, fold it up and glue it onto here, and have it whatever dimension you want across and however dimension you want on the height. This one just happens to be 4 by 3, the part that you see, 4 by 3. So I guess it was cut 4 by 4, right? Before we folded up the, Yeah. Hello.
Yep.
That makes it easy. Yeah. So if you want to cut a 4 by 4 piece, score it 1/2 inch, another 1/2 inch. So you're folding a total of 1 inch, and you end up with your 3 right there. Okay, so that's that one. This one, just find some scraps that you have. It doesn't have to be identical. Just happened that this is 5 inches, the original one I did, but it can be any size you want. And then depending if you're going to put it here, here, or here, measure in between the score lines for the size that it needs to be. I would decide to put it here, so I made it the same dimension of this one as far as my first score line. And then I just did it again, folded it up. It can be as long or as short, as tall or as short you want it, in all directions. And then that'll go right there. Just like this one is right there. Alrighty. Woohoo! That wasn't so bad, right?
Not too terribly bad.
Not too bad. Because we're not dealing with like the big pieces, right? If they were all real big, it's like, oh no, what was that again? And the larger things are, there's more room for error when you start folding and trying to cut, because then it doesn't line up and blah, blah, blah. So we're doing okay. I'm going to put this away.
Or so you think we're doing okay.
Hey, Gail's back. We're doing okay.
That's right.
That's all that matters.
But for those of you that missed it, here you go. Okay, so
Oh no. But don't flip any switches. That's all I can say.
You got it?
I got it.
Ann says Jacob's ladder comes to mind.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that.
APG says, "Oh, I see now. Got it." Hey, Lisa Jameson, how are you?
Hey, Lisa. Your belly brought her out. She couldn't wait for the 8 o'clock warning to come out and say hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get these out of the way and into my box with all my scraps for this project. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna glue. We're gonna basically collage whatever we want on our front and our back. Is pretty much what we're gonna do.
Your camera looks higher.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Oh, okay. Now let me get my papers that we have.
I saw somebody doing a video the other day, and they had it like at some like a diagonal slant angle, and they were like really. I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't get my eye. I couldn't focus on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I think are real talented, but I can't watch them because of their camera angles. It gives me a headache. They've got it instead of, you know, it's almost instead of here, they have it over here looking that way, and you got to kind of twist your neck a little bit. And then some people get so close, it makes my eyes go cross, and I can't watch them either. Yeah.
I tell you what, the best Zoom on YouTube is on Barb's channel, Barb Owens.
Oh well, she's got all that high tech stuff.
She can zoom right in on a mandala dot.
Yeah,
and you can see
well,
a
you can
little
only
space.
imagine what her stuff, all her equipment cost.
Oh yeah, very nice.
I mean, I got a bunch of scraps from other projects. I'll use some of those too. Where is it? I got a box full of bags here of scraps from different projects. Like background stuff. But we can start off with these kind of scraps. And we can just start gluing.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. Oh, and I wanted to point out. Let me see if I have it in my stuff here. I don't know if I have everything here because these are sort of like the test run of the stuff. I may not have them all. Oh, it's this one right here. Hello. I just wanted to emphasize that these numbers right here are going to look really cute once you do stuff with the pictures. If you individually cut out those little blocks of numbers and put them on the little cards and stuff we're going to make, keep that in mind. That's why I put them in there, to give that option.
Because you like the numbers.
I love the numbers. I love those numbers.
Scared to hit buttons now.
Yes. Well, the numbers. Hello.
Geneva. APG wants to know, are the numbers in French?
Well, I mean, numbers are universal, right?
Well, no, not in Rome.
Well, she didn't ask if they were Roman numerals.
Hey,
Hello.
Linda.
The words are French, so I'll say the numbers are too.
Hey, Gail. Welcome back. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janice.
Oh my goodness. That's too funny.
Hey, Stasia. Hey, Leslie. And it said uno, dos, tres.
There you go.
Un, dos, trois,
Oh,
carte sep.
isn't anybody saying hey?
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
Ann. Hey, Jennifer Jane.
I thought maybe they abandoned the hay.
I was reading the in between chats. Hey,
Oh,
Lisa.
oh,
Hey, Lisa. Hey,
oh.
APG. Hey, Southpaw. Hey, Sally and Fern and CJ and um Kathy D and Pinky and Jar in the basement. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Lana like a Donna. Hey, Adria. Hey, Carol. Annie Mame. Leslie is putting a picture of Jamie in her journal.
Why?
Well, you know, APG took a picture of herself and made her one of them little old fashioned Timmy people.
I saw her in Paris.
That's right. Ah, there you go.
I thought maybe she was doing getting her Paris picture and put it in her Paris journal. And then the question would be why?
Why not?
I would ask the same question. Why?
Hey, Pinky.
Why?
Okay, so I need everybody to do me a favor.
Uh-oh.
Everybody do me a favor. And I'm going to ask you tomorrow if you did it. And if you didn't, think of Gail.
Oh no. Jeez. Button time.
So sometime later, all you ladies who come and support the live, and we love you to death, go back in later.
Here comes the insult.
Hey,
Love you to
Lori.
death,
Go
but
back in later and just put a comment under the video so the videos will be suggested to people, because that's what makes the videos be suggested, is when you put a comment under the video. So if you would just do that, then we can have a lot of people making belly pokes. Oh, hey, Donna, if you're out there, just a suggestion. Leave a comment.
yeah, I have a problem with my channel because this is the biggest problem on my channel, I think, is that I don't have the only content I have on my channel that isn't lives is when I'm doing the video for whatever latest thing I'm putting in my Etsy shop. So if somebody just comes around, they think I don't do anything but just make videos to sell in my Etsy shop when we've got hours and hours and hours of tutorials to put all this stuff together. But if they don't click the live button to see what I have over there, none of those videos show up. So they don't think I do anything. So why would you subscribe to somebody that doesn't do anything?
Yep. Yeah, Carol said that the other day. She said that's what it does to make them suggest your videos.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get some content on there that has nothing to do with what's in my shop. but I have hardly anything left over to talk about because we do it all together on the live. It's just like, okay, what else can I put together? What am I, a machine or something?
Hey, Danica. I didn't see her come in. Where's Danica?
Who?
Danica?
Who said that?
Oh, Geneva. Stupid phone. I know, right, Leslie? Gail said, I'll have to remember to go back and comment on how I was blocked.
Don't go watch these people. They block you.
I came on this channel. I said, "Ooh, that's nice, Rosemary," and I got blocked. Lucy said she always clicks on the lives rather than videos since they made the changes. Well, I know that you can go into your studio and you can change the way it's set up to where it will put your lives first.
But people don't think to click on it though.
No, like whenever they go to your main page, it'll show your last 5 videos.
Oh yeah.
Danica Patrick.
Isn't she a race car driver?
She has a
Or I have her,
podcast.
or I have her confused with somebody else.
Get decaf, Janice. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, Pinky, that's a race car driver. So Netflix
Uh-oh.
is nothing but all these ultimatum shows.
What do you mean?
It's these it's these shows where say you have a couple who is dating, they've been dating a long time and they live together and one of them has given the other one an ultimatum about marriage.
Oh,
So they
give
go
it up
on the show, and what they do is they go on the show with like 5 other couples, and the first night there, they spend their last night together. Then the next day they break up and they date for a week within these 5 couples,
Oh my gosh.
and then they pick a partner out of those 5 couples and they have a 3-week trial marriage,
Oh well, this is gonna last.
and then they either leave alone,
Oh my god.
leave engaged to the person they came with, or leave with someone new. It's like they have ultimatum Brazil, ultimatum France, ultimatum. And I'm like, that's all it is. Must be like the really big thing right now, but I would never put myself in that mess.
Nope. I wouldn't even put myself in that mess to watch it.
No.
Can you cover that up? We gotta cover that up.
Linda said I would have to see the sock drawer first. Oh my gosh, Panera has a brand new salad. It's so good. I had it delivered the other day.
Uh-oh.
It has romaine lettuce, and you can get it with or without grilled chicken. And it has pineapple, blueberries, strawberries, mandarin oranges, pecans, and poppy seed dressing.
I love poppy seed dressing.
And then I had them add some feta cheese to it.
Mom! Oh, that sweet and that sour.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
it was so
I
good.
remember the first time I ever had the poppy seed dressing. I just thought it was so exotic because I'd never had it, and it was such a cool flavor. And I was young. I thought, "Woo, this is fancy stuff."
Very good.
Then when I found the recipe, I realized why I liked it so much. All it is sugar. It's like you like it because it's just full of sugar and vinegar. It's like pucker up.
Yeah,
Pucker up.
it was so good, Leslie. So good. Only thing is, I got mine without pineapple, but
You got what?
I got mine without pineapple.
Oh,
Pineapple overpowers, but the strawberries were so big. They were sliced, and they were red as red could be. It wasn't like those old white and green.
yeah.
Yeah, and the blueberries were just as sweet. Oh my gosh, so good.
Sounds yummy.
Skinny girl poppy seed dressing. Gail said has hardly any calories at all.
Huh. I should look that up for Richard too.
Yes, I like Panera's French onion soup. I like everything at Panera. Uh-oh. Hey, Allie.
How come it was uh-oh?
She said, oh, shoot, I missed hay time. I was watering outside plants. Hey.
Yeah, you were here in spirit.
APG, I was going to ask you how to pronounce your granddaughter's name, but you can't do it here either because it'll be the same as me seeing your post and reading it.
That's true. Huh?
So do you have a finished one?
No,
Okay.
all I got is this one.
She said, I don't know, but I think it's like two I sounds. Aya. Okay, Aya.
Ay, 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 ay.
Roseanne's about to be a grandma. Jennifer's going into lurking mode. It's AIYA, isn't it, APG? AIYA.
Okay.
Very cool.
Just throw all your junk on there you have. Okay. So you do the same thing with this, right? Same, 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 same. No different. Glue everything down any way you want. Put this up here for a second. Let me clear this stuff away. Once you've put all this back on here, then I was thinking in terms of several layers in the sense that I wanted to put some of these photographs, glue some of these photographs back here, in addition to making some tags and stuff that'll be sitting on top of there. So you have some cool tags to look at, and then when you lift the tags up, then you have some of these pictures that are still back in here. So it's never just this. There's always going to be something else going on. So let me think if I want to put the larger ones on there or if I wanted to put the smaller ones. I think obviously the smaller ones should go on here probably. Now these pictures now, I did them in black and white because I just liked how it looked, to be honest with you. But these are done on lasers. So if you want to come and put some coffee or tea over these to antique them, you won't have any problem. They won't bleed. So, even if you want to come in and watercolor them to look, the old-fashioned pictures, they would colorize them.
Yeah, with that bluish pinkish.
Yeah, so you could come in and colorize these if you want, and it would still have that feel, that vintage feel to it. Anyway, so you guys choose what you want to do. I think what I would like to do, I'm not sure yet. I want to visualize. I thought like some of these pictures here where the ladies are, I thought I would put them here like in the foreground somehow. Let's just try it. I'm not sure if it'll work out, but let's just do it and see if what I'm thinking works out or not. So,
Oh, it will work out.
well, but you know how it is. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you visualize it.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Ollie.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Ollie. Jana said, why are you not using the big scissors, hmm?
because I already got used to not using my big scissors. Holy moly. Holy moly.
I hate that refrigerator. It will tattle on you in a heartbeat. She's got the door open.
Trying to see the picture. Oh, okay. Is that her arm or someone else's arm? That is so weird.
Oh my gosh. We had Walmart deliver groceries, or Betty did on Saturday.
You sure it was Saturday?
I think so.
Okay.
Saturday. And so we brought them all in. We did our thing. We ate. I had dinner delivered, and we're sitting there later that night. And Betty said, "Did you put the milk up?" I said, "I didn't see any milk." And she said, "That's the only reason I placed the order was because we needed 2 gallons of milk." I said, "I didn't put any milk up." I said, "Unless it's sitting outside the fence." So we checked. Nope, wasn't outside the fence. So I called Walmart and they said, "Oh, well, we're about to close now, but you can just cancel it." And I said, "That's the only reason we placed this $160 was to get milk to meet our $35 minimum,
Oh,
and you
no.
didn't bring my milk." "Well, you can reorder it." I said, "Right, but then I have to order $35 to get the milk again." So I was like, you know what? So I called the customer care number. That man, he said, "Oh, okay, I will fix for you." He said, let me see. You ordered this. Okay, I'm going to take off. I'm going to give you credit for your milks, and let me find some other stuff on your bill I can credit you for just to give you some extra money. So he credited both gallons of milk. He credited like $7 or $8 back on our card, and had it here by 9 o'clock the next morning, and didn't charge me for the 2 gallons of milk or the delivery. And
Whoa.
he said, "Does that make it better?" And I was like, if you just if you and he started reading something off. He started reading something off, and he wouldn't stop talking. And I said, "It's too many words, too many words." Betty was like, "You're so rude." I said, "No, it was too many words. It was too many words."
Oh my God.
But I was very impressed with their customer care service.
Oh no.
I can't believe you just told that man too many words. Too many words. But you know how, like, those telemarketers, when they get you on the
Yeah.
phone and you
Well,
can't say anything because
when they're getting ready to wrap up, they have to read what's on, they've got a prompt that they got to follow. There's no way around that.
oh my gosh, I can't stand too many words. It bothers me.
Okay, so now I have to decide, do I cut her leg off? Do I cut her butt off so that nobody's on a fold?
Man, I ain't coming around you. Cut my legs off.
Maybe a little bit of each. Huh? Yeah. Why should one person have all the parts taken off? Little part there, little part there. It all works out.
Oh my gosh. My boss, he does that. He talks. He uses too many words. He had me in a meeting the other day, and it was only 30 minutes weekly catch up, and he was the first 15 minutes. I said, if you will just stop talking when I tell you what I need to update you on, all those questions will be answered. It's too many words. Stop talking.
And she tells me that all the time. Too many words. Better you just shorten it. To me, I'm like, more words. I need more
words. She does. She uses too many words.
She wants the legs off. Okay.
You don't use enough.
She tells me I need more words. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got all my Gerbers planted.
Woohoo! Oh, that'll be cool.
She's so silly. We walked out the door today and she looked across the yard and she said, "Oh my God, it's a white one. It's a white one." I'm like, "A white what?" And she said, "It's a white Gerber." And she skedaddled across the yard, and it was a little fairy house on a stick she had stuck in the middle.
I guess that's a case of not enough words, you know.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, Pinky says we can't be friends. I can only be friends with Betty.
Oh,
Thank you, Pinky.
Oh, man.
Anyway, you just got to play around and see where you want to put your pictures.
Oh, it's going to be so pretty.
Aww.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gluing anything down yet. I'm going to cut some more stuff out and move them around, see where I like them. Were these all the same ones? Yeah, I think they were the double printers. Okay. So, oops, I better close that up. I'm not ready to use the glue. Stuff get all dried out. All dried up.
Oh man, I had to have a giggle. I had to put you on mute because I got the giggles.
Nothing wrong with the giggles. Okay, let's cut a few of these out. Doesn't mean I'll use them, but let's see what happens.
Janice said she had a boss that would talk extremely fast. I'd have to stop him and make him back up and slow up. I told him he talked in compressed speech and I couldn't understand it. Well, my boss is like, I'm like, dude. He will come in 5 minutes late to a meeting and we'll be already discussing whatever everybody's discussing. And he'll go, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go to the SRM meeting and then he'll start asking questions. We talked about that 5 minutes ago. Be on time and you will know. You won't have to use all those words.
Poor God.
Nancy says she tells them fast talkers, I can't listen that fast.
My husband doesn't talk fast, but he is long-winded. He's just got too much information.
I kind of need to play that. Remember that show? Name That Tune?
Yeah.
I tell Betty, I can answer that question in 4 words. Janice said, my husband stops and starts, and the waiting sometimes just kills me. I forget what the point is when I have too many words, you know? They still haven't found Blippity Bloop,
Who the heck is that?
the cat, the missing cat. They
Who's missing cat?
put that big flyer in my mailbox last week. Have you
Oh,
seen Blippity Bloop?
oh, poor thing.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't do customer service. I couldn't listen to people's.
Oh, Mr. Red, the little dog. He's up for adoption. They got him all prettied up and fixed and everything. If anybody wants a dog, he's available.
Go get him.
He just wants a nice home. I mean, go get him.
She'll probably end up going and get him after her company leaves.
They're already gone.
Oh,
They were just there for the weekend. Mhm.
so have you noticed an uptick in chickens?
No. Did hear a rooster, but they're not legal. Richard goes, "Where's that rooster coming from?" It's hard to tell. What? So loud.
I can't imagine every neighbor having chickens in the morning and hearing. Well, if they can't have a rooster, then you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the egg situation is kind of calmed down now.
Yeah. She looks kind of cute there.
Anne says, I so enjoy watching you decorate these folders.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what you think at the end. We'll see if you still have the same attitude. I'm kind of liking those right there.
That's a little group of belly pokes.
Oh my gosh. I was oops. I was going through a bunch of stuff that I was tossing out because it was trash tonight. And then Johnny came on, and so I was listening to her. Oh my gosh, those ladies were insane today. I don't know how many of you here were over there. She got a bunch of love letters, and they were past couple of days. They've been dissecting them and putting them in order and chronological order and everything. It was a hoot. What a bunch of crazy ladies. She's gonna. I don't remember what day she's gonna sell them. She's gonna put them, I guess, like in little bundles or something.
That's kind of private.
Well, none of those people's business is private anymore. I know way too much about Martha Marie. Way too much.
That's why I don't write nothing down.
Well, back then, people wrote letters.
Lucy said she's selling off Friday. Ann said the discussion about Bob was so funny.
Oh, I like that there because you can still see Paris and France and the Eiffel Tower. And it looks like she's kind of leaning on there. I do like that one there. Well, before I change my mind, I think I should glue that down. And I need to age it a tiny bit. Now, see, you can always put your oops, your distress inks or your whatever you want to do, because it'll take anything. I'll take the liquid stuff because, like I said, they're laser. But I just want to tone this down a little bit. I like the white, but I don't like it stark.
Yeah, those ladies are kind of stark.
Yeah, they're very stark. A little too Caucasian for me.
Oh, Gail, she destroyed any old love letters she got before they were married.
Oh. I used to have a whole bunch. And then at some point, I just became very non nostalgic, I guess. And then we moved so much. It was very tedious. Okay, what am I tossing? What am I keeping? And then one day I just tossed them all. None were from my husband because we never wrote each other. So it wasn't like I threw my husband's letters away.
Well, that was a good choice. Especially since you still stay in contact with them. Why do you need their
Hey,
letter?
hey, 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 hey. I don't know why you care more than my husband cares.
Because it's my nature.
Oh, okay. Heaven forbid we go against your nature. I'm going to put her right there. I think she looks kind of cute.
She said, "Oh, yeah, I guess I do have the one letter I got from Tom, my current husband."
There you go. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put them on the front and the front.
Just think if George Strait's wife wouldn't have kept that little letter from when they were little kids, he wouldn't have had a hit song.
above my pay grade. I don't know any songs of his.
Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? Check yes or no.
No,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I don't listen to country music unless it's something that just like hits me over the head and I go, oh, that's cool.
Wow, Gail said, Tom and I met after we both joined a dating club that was in the form of a magazine way before the internet, way before Tinder.
I thought those were all swap magazines.
Hey, Amber.
Remember there was this one, it was so funny. It was All in the Family. I've watched every single episode of All in the Family. And there's this one where Edith misconstrues um, a notice in a magazine and she writes them because they're looking for somebody to have fun with and all this stuff. they were little on the swappy side and they come over to the house. It was
Oh, I
so
remember.
funny.
I remember.
That was hysterical.
APG said she met her hubby in high school art class.
Wow.
Lisa said, the only letter my ever husband wrote to me was one he gave me a few minutes before we got married. It was so sweet, telling me all the reasons he was so happy to be marrying me. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, how romantic. There are a few of them left.
After the wedding, I found out that he had also given a copy of the letter out to the people attending the wedding. That's awesome.
Wow. So I guess that was, he didn't want to recite his, that would have been his vows if he were the type to recite his own vows, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh, APG said we married other people before we married each other.
Hello.
Hello. Sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. You just don't know it at the time.
Yeah, tell that to Martha Marie. She wanted quite a few hearts. Oh my goodness. She had, okay, who was there? Who was
Anne
there?
was there.
Anne was
APG
there?
was there.
Okay. Well, they can fill in the blanks, but because I can't remember. Like I said, I was in the other room. But this went on like from the mid or early 60s to the late 60s, and she had like about 6 or 7 guys,
Wow.
and they all wanted her really bad, or a picture of her.
Well, look at APG. She said, but all my husbands went to the same high school.
Wait a minute, all y'all? How many all y'all are they? We know 2 so far.
Wow. Leslie met Scott in kindergarten.
Oh wow. A lady I was working for set me up with Richard. I told her not to. Yeah, she goes, do you mind if I give him your number? I think I said, absolutely not. Do not give him my number. And she goes, oh, I didn't think you'd mind. I already gave it to him. Oh, thanks a lot.
It could still happen, Amber. You could be like Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty, Scotty just now got back with her high school sweetheart. Anne said she met her ex at her grandfather's funeral.
Notice X, though. That's the problem. There lies in the problem. Is Allie talking to me? A bunny in a cage? What are we talking about now? I don't see a cage or a bunny. So I guess the answer is no. I think the answer is no.
Allie said yes, the photo on the left.
Oh, no. No bunny or cage. Let's see what you think is a bunny or a cage. Are you talking about this? This is a lady.
Yeah, with the hook on the top.
That's a lady. There's her head. There's her body. And this is a big costume she's got on. Alrighty. We're getting there slowly. This is a slow process, people.
That's okay.
Now
You
that
got a
has,
whole month.
there's that little round circle. She might look kind of cute right there in that round circle. You just never know. Oh, she looks kind of cute there too. I like her better there. Let's put her there. No, you missed a point, Susan. I don't want to do this for a whole month. I don't have the happy pills you have. I can't take it.
That's fine. You take off next month. You be the moderator, and I'll be the caboodle maker.
There you go.
Psh. APG said like a big old hoop skirt.
Yeah. It's probably meant to turn around and flip everybody off with her butt up in the air, you know. And her dress goes flying in it.
See, from up here, I thought that was a mushroom laying there all this time. I wasn't going to say anything.
Where?
That you're gluing down.
It's a lady with a little parasol and she's got wings on. Oh, no. Okay.
Gail kicked me out. Sorry about that.
Okay. Stop it, Gail.
See, Adria sees a mushroom too.
You're a bad influence.
Let me turn it sideways. Man, I ordered a book from Amazon, and it's not even going to be here till the 15th.
Uh-oh. Third party.
I know.
You gotta watch that when you order stuff.
I sent him a note, and I said, hello. I said, when is my order going to ship? I said, why is it taking so long to get here? Is this mailing from within the United States? If not, please let me know.
And?
Your order will take 7 to 10 days in transit. Thank you. I was like, you hadn't even shipped it. How many days does it take you to throw it? And they said, we're sending it media mail. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, well.
What book? What book? What was the name of the book? The book was named, let's see. The book is named S.
Sounds spooky. Is it supposed to be spooky?
It's just named S. The Book of S. I don't know. Ask Ann with her little enabling video.
Anne.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It could be anything then.
Ann had a show and tell stream of all her fancy collage books and no, not F, S. Lucy said it's a book within a book.
Uh-oh.
Lucy has it but never read it. It's about it's two readers who find each other and they write in the margin of the book to each other. They're like, I don't know.
I don't know why that sounds familiar.
Anne said she read it once through. APG said, "Oh, one of those." I think they even have you can go online to get a guide on how to read it.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. So it says the author had to write a book and then write the margins, and they would sometimes leave stuff in the book as well. So there's pieces and parts in the book too.
See, that takes too much effort
All right, Amber, we'll be waiting for you.
to figure it out. You know me and my reading. Takes too much effort. I'd really get a headache.
Well, I told Betty I've been looking for a good book to read. I see James Patterson wrote a book, James Patterson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Anne said there's a lot of ephemera included within the pages of that book.
Uh-oh. Well, I might tear it up, but I won't read it. Sounds like a tear-up book to me. Uh-oh.
Now, see, those are like Timmy's classmate shots.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't get me in trouble with Timmy now.
Uh-oh. Anne said it's a hard read.
Okay, so these that direction.
Yeah, so has Rosemary.
What?
Leslie said Nick Bantock books are my favorite. I've torn a few of his.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple of those, too. Oh, I got one right back here. Oh, and you know, I never did read that book, Susan. I think you were the one that told me about it. I got it. I just looked at the picture. Where'd that book go? Or did I show it to you? I can't remember who showed who.
This is the new caboodle kit. I don't know if she's sold out yet.
Did you show me this or I showed it to you?
I sent it to you.
You sent it to me? Oh, see, I told you I already forgot which direction that was.
Yes, I sent that to you.
Oh, well, thank you. I love this book. It's always right behind me. I'm always looking through it. You should have signed it. You know me
No,
and my memory.
I had it. I think I had it shipped straight from Amazon.
Oh, okay. That's why I got confused. I remember Amazon box. I mean, I go, I don't associate that with Susan. This is a super cool book. Now, this was a hard read for me, very hard. It took me forever, but I still did it. Got a little bit of a headache, but this was super duper cool. Oh, I just got reminded. Hassan's not here. Oh man, I wanted to ask him something. Anyway, forget that. Okay, so I have this artist I really really like, and oops, let me put this back before I make things fall over. Oh, and I have this other one here. Hold on.
Are you sold out of kits?
I don't know. I gotta go look.
Yeah, because they're saying it's sold out.
Uh-oh. Oh, I remember. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, people. Remember, I needed to tell anybody that I'm gonna relist it. I sold out of all the ones that had the
bra strap.
but I do have uh, I do have the stuff that makes up the bra closure, but not the. I should have saved one to show you what you don't. What anyway? If you guys have been around, you know what I'm talking about. So hold on. I wanted to. I'm glad you mentioned that because I wanted to mention that to you guys. And just let me renew it. Hold on.
She only has the braless version.
Listings. Let me find listings. Hold on.
Pinky said she messaged you because it was sold out on Etsy.
Oh, okay. Let me renew it. Um Renew. There we go. Renew. Oh, whoops. Hello, I don't have 150. Wow. Talk about throwing your stuff all over the table. Okay, I don't know how long it takes to show up, but it should be there. Hold on. Nah, it's just like when I do my other things. It takes a couple of minutes to load up, but it'll be there. Yeah. Okay, it should be there in a couple of seconds, you guys. It's not
Gail
there
said,
yet.
I don't care about the bra closure, but I might like the photos.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a cool book too.
Perry.
And you got to try to figure this one out also. It's a little weird, but cool at the same time. Anyway, so back to my story. I digress. But I digress. Hold on a second here. I gotta close this. I got too many things open. these up over here, and then I will be lickety split here. Maybe. Okay. So okay. They're one of my favorite oh, journalists, I guess you would call it. She makes journals. I've never taken her class or anything, but I really look at her stuff and try to study her stuff because I just think it's all so cool. Well,
Oh, Nick. Yeah, I love her too.
stop it. It's not Nick. Uh, um, and so I was I don't know, it just popped up. I don't remember how I
Good night, Lisa. Have a good evening.
night. I'm not even sure how it popped up. Where is that other stuff? But anyway, so I'm sitting there having breakfast with my husband, and then my phone goes ding, and I got an email. I guess because oh yeah, it was her Instagram. Never mind, Instagram. And I'm there having dinner. I mean breakfast, and I go, oh my gosh! And my husband goes, what happened? I said, my favorite journal maker. She's having a workshop. And he goes, well, why don't you go? I said, it's in Morocco. And he goes, well, why don't you go? I said, it costs $5,100. He goes, oh yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't go. so then but
And you're like, oh, wait, I can stay with Hassan's dad.
that's what he said. Don't you have a friend over there? Oh my gosh. That's why I was hoping Hassan would be here. I was gonna tease him. Oh, my husband wants me to stay with you to take this course. So anyway, so then um so I go over to her website, so I could see the price and all that stuff and everything and see the whole itinerary. It was really, really cool. Oh my gosh. It's worth every penny if you have that kind of money to spend on a workshop. And that doesn't include airfare, okay, guys?
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's right. So anyway, okay, this is the best part. So when I go over there and look at all the stuff, I go, oh no. I must have missed the email. She had one posted about a month ago, sold out in Oaxaca. What's the chances that the two places I want to go to, Oaxaca and Morocco, she was having a workshop? At least the one in Mexico, the airfare wouldn't be so much. And even the workshop wasn't as much.
Catch a ride with the cartel.
Sold out. I'm like, oh man. So anyway, it was just kind of weird. She's my favorite, and here we were on the same page as far as where are the two places I'd want to go. There she is.
Well, then kind of unlikely she'll be showing up at Fort Smith.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna mosey on down over here anytime soon. Nothing right quick.
Just let me know next time you're near Fort Smith, Arkansas. We are the art hub of the South.
Oh, Lucy, I'm not paying that kind of money. I'm sorry. Unless you guys want to contribute to my vacation, I cannot justify spending money like that kind of money. Seriously. I mean, I get, well, I just, yeah. And my husband wouldn't make a fuss, if I said I'm going. It's all me. It's it's just all me.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was to the Oaxaca one. Oaxaca one, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like 3,900, which, you know, for your room and your food and a workshop
She ain't saying, y'all.
and it was 14 days and it's not really that bad. And airfare would probably be like, $600 or something from here to go to Mexico. I'm thinking, I don't even know. This is all just in my head what it would cost. But yeah. So 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 there. It's not gonna happen.
Her name is my favorite journal maker.
Oh yeah, I didn't say her name, did I? I was so busy telling you who she wasn't. She's from Portugal. Her name is Alex Castro Ferreira. So she's my favorite. She's Portuguese. Anyway, okay. So what am I doing now? I found those pictures, and I need. All inclusive are way less than that. What does that mean?
That means when they're all inclusive.
They're cheaper than that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Okay. I don't know. I think something's lost in the translation. She's talking Canadian. Oh. But anyway, the one in Morocco. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. The places you go, the things you see. Oh, yeah,
Thank you, Leslie, for that.
that was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So, what am I doing with these little guys? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot what I was doing. I want to put these little guys, and I might even, let me think. I had this little punch that does this little,
Like a whale tail?
no, it's supposed to be just to punch out a corner, but I punched out with the black, and it makes a cute little photo thingamajigger. Let me go see if I have it where I think I have it. If
Look at
not,
APG. She's just a link dropper tonight.
oh my goodness.
Good night, APG.
Where would that be? Could be right here, maybe. And then maybe not. Oh, my allergies are kicking up right now, really bad.
At least you don't have to deal with the fires.
Can you imagine? Wow, that would be tough. Well, where did they be, guys? I don't hardly use them. That's the problem. Oh, here's one. Yay! Let's hope it still works. Okay, where are my scraps? Okay, that goes in there.
Good night, Nancy.
And then that's supposed to be for the corner, but then if I just cut that right there. So if you have any little corner doodads, you can do the same thing. You cut them off and do them in black. And then they look really cute to put your little pictures in there. Look how cute that looks. Come on, don't
Oh,
tell me that doesn't look cute. But then you need to put this on something a little stiffer, like cardstock or something. But just, put a little strip of glue here and there. Stick your little card in there. Voila!
you're so
Let me cut a few of those and put them here and there, here and there.
Lucy said, brilliant idea, but I gave all my punches away. Anne likes it.
Okay, we'll put that there. I'm gonna put these on some. Oh, perfect
Hey,
size.
Janice said sometimes a piece of a doily will work too.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Gail already has the punch to make those corners.
Woohoo! You mean the real ones? The real corners? That's probably what she means. Hey there.
Man, I'm so glad all the thunder boomers are gone. Freaking dogs have been just piled up on top of each other for days.
Oh yeah, poor guys. Ours too. They've been a little scared. Okay, so I'm gonna put a card there, but I'm gonna put something there before I put the card.
Yay,
Another kind of picture. Huh?
Amber's back. She's home.
Yay! Oh, that would look kind of cute. Make a tag out of it. Oh,
A photo tag.
yeah, I can get some of these and put them in the tag. How cute would that look? Yeah. Huh. Ah,
Very cool. They could be like identification tags.
yeah. With a little sauciness added.
Some sassy tags.
Sassy tag. Well, they okayed the main house to have my roof repaired or
Yay.
replaced. I'm waiting to hear about the studio. I don't see why they wouldn't. If they did one, that you just can't assume anything.
That's
With
right.
insurance companies. Okay, so I wonder if I should just glue it down with one 2 or should I do 4? Let's just see what 4 looks like. Probably be too crowded because it's so small, but let's look at it anyway. Just so we have a point of reference.
It still hasn't shown up in Etsy?
What? Let me double check if I did it wrong, guys. Hold on. You know me. I could have hit the wrong button. It's been known to happen. Maybe it's over in the drafts. Listings.
See the funky fish,
Listings.
funky spring.
Oh, that's weird. I don't see it here anywhere, and it's not in the draft either. Okay, that is weird. Okay, so I gotta go find it. Hold on. Hold on. And I already paid the money to list it, so I don't know why it's not listed. Renew. It's making me charge again. By choosing renew, you agree to pay a non-refundable listing fee. It expires in 4 months from today. Well, it expired 2 minutes from today. Renew. Okay, hold your breath, everybody. Okay, give it a couple of seconds and let me know. Let me know what happens. Because you know. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll see. That's all I can do. Yeah, I don't see it there yet.
Well, it'll still take a few minutes.
Yeah, probably will. Okay, let's do a couple more of these and see if these pictures are too small to have one on each corner, which I'm guessing they probably are. But you never know. Oh yeah, it's way too crowded. So now I gotta decide if I want to put 1 or 2.
I see the acorn.
Oh yeah, about it, right? Okay. That looks kind of Halloweenish.
Ooh.
It looks like it goes to a web when they're all 4 are there, and then she looks kind of creepy too. So, okay, so we'll probably end up putting either 1 or 2. Or these could be separate
All
completely.
right, it's in there.
I was thinking of gluing it down and putting these, but
There. Go, run, Pinky.
I might just leave these where you can take them in and out.
Hey,
So
Brenda.
let me put these on some cardboard. I mean, some, you know what I mean. Not cardboard. cardstock just to give it a little more thickness. I got scraps here.
The belly poke kit, Allie. Belle Epique. Oh, I was so excited. The French lady was traveling during the meeting last month and she canceled the one for this month. I'm like, yes, yes, I don't have to go.
And you had a word for her and everything. Word of the day.
Oh. Yay, she got it. Pinky got her kit and the funky spring because she didn't have enough unfinished projects.
Yay!
Did you see all those bread ties?
Yeah. Oh, finger stuck to this. Yes, that was funny.
I was like, what? Oh, so Texas passed a bill eliminating mandatory vehicle inspections
Why?
because they said that it will save Texas drivers will save a trip to the auto shop for annual vehicle inspections. It will be replaced by an annual $7.50 fee, but without the need to actually take your vehicle. But you still have to go get your emissions test. So,
Well, what did they test before?
your brakes, your lights, your
Oh, okay.
emissions, and your windshield wipers, and your all that good stuff.
All the important stuff.
I can see if they said, if your car is older than 5 years old, then you need to have it inspected.
Yeah.
Gail said Indiana hasn't had that for years, or at least not in her county. But then they put the registration and the inspection all together, and so now I don't know if I get it inspected first or get it registered first, or what the heck I'm supposed to do. That's a scam right there.
What?
I have to have it registered. I have to pay you money every year to have a car that I paid for. We ain't had no new bridges in forever, so.
Okay, so I could have this freestanding like that, guys, where when you open it up, you can take it out. But it seems a little. Oh, I gotta put some glue right there. But it seems to be a little. what's the word? A little shaky. Or I can just glue it down. So that's one option with that. Then with these, ooh, I gotta cut that black down a little bit more. Covers up too much. Hold on, let's see. Man, it's hard for me to see that black where it begins and ends.
Why don't you use the guide?
What guide?
The flat end.
I'm using the lines. I need
Oh,
it.
okay.
I need it closer to me because I couldn't see that black all the way over there.
Oh,
I'm using the lines to line it up. Okay, so that fits pretty good right there. I think that looks kind of cute. I don't know if I'm going to need these or not. Even if I glue them down, even if I glue the picture down,
no.
nah, it doesn't. I'll just use it for tucking them in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's cut these down and glue them down. And then I got to glue these on to another piece of cardstock to make them a little thicker. All right. Okay. So let me cut the other ones down. I want to use these three. I'll use these three.
Ann said, nothing worse than driving behind a car blowing blue smoke.
I know.
Oh man, that's horrible. You can't breathe. Kind of like those daggum city buses. Blow that black smoke.
Oh, that really stinks because they're diesel.
Yep. Ain't nothing like taking a 40 stop ride on the way home. Man. Dang, Brenda says they don't have state inspections, no wheel tax that surrounding counties have, and tags are under $30.
Okay, now I have my cardstock. I have some back here. I think I better. Oops. No, I do. I do.
Yeah, we do too, Janice. How can diesel smoke be outlawed?
I guess you have to some kind of a collection. device to collect the exhaust. I don't know. I don't know mechanics. Hey, come it's clogged up. I've been finding these really cool fixer-upper homes in Ohio. I just love the architecture of the old houses in Ohio. It's so cool.
I'm sure they're everywhere. They must just be being showcased in Ohio for some reason.
Well, there are certain architectures um, that was developed in certain parts of the country and not in others. And it depends how old the cities are and what nationality the tradesmen were. You had a lot of Germans, you had a lot of Italians. The Germans, the houses that they were built, they specialized in masonry. So a lot of beautiful stone homes were built where the Germans settled, and that wasn't everywhere. So those are pretty unique. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh yeah. No. Oh,
What?
oh no, what did I do? I know I'm doing something wrong, you guys. What the heck am I doing wrong? Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I needed to trim these first because I want a little bit of the black showing. So I did it wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that stuck. So that's going anyway. Oh well. That's why I've got more than enough than I need.
You got me all confused now.
Yeah, it's okay. I got confused first. Okay. See now, when I glue these, I can have an outline of black when I cut it out. Here, I can't do that because I left the white. Make sense? Just say yes.
Yes.
It's stuck. Roseanne, I mean, it is stuck. So I'll just make a bigger mess. Just reprint some other ones later.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay. Never mind. I figured it out.
All right. Very good. And remember, don't put it on the edge because you want some showing.
Ann said, I saw that house in Akron, Ohio, which I think you posted, Rosemary. It's for sale for $130,000. The
Wasn't,
interior is an incredible piece of art.
wasn't that cool? I couldn't believe it was so cool. But can you imagine doing that and then having to leave? It on the write up it said he had been painting for 15 years in that house, all those murals. 15 years of his life. And some dingaling's gonna get it and paint over the whole thing. It's not gonna be somebody that appreciates the art.
They had a house like that over here by me, that, but the outside was painted pink,
Mm-hmm.
but the inside was all painted inside like that. So was he having to sell the house, or he just wanted to sell the house?
I don't know. They're already gone. The house is empty.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know what happened.
because that's sure not very much money for a house.
Well, in some parts of the country, that's what I'm saying. There's parts of the country where, they're practically giving places away. So if you can work remotely, there's a lot of places you can get cheap places. And if you're handy, you can really get a cheap place. That place, was move-in ready. But you can get places where, you just gotta like sand the floors. They got hardwood floors in there. You just have to sand them and give it a good paint job. And then there's others, of course, where it needs a complete overhaul. You got to gut the kitchen, gut the bathroom. But I saw this one bungalow. It was a craftsman style, which I really like craftsman style. And it was just $40,000. And it was like 2,200 square feet, 2-story, all original hardwood floors. All the woodwork was intact. It had not been painted. Um, oh, the stair, the banister itself was worth that amount of money. Solid oak, beautiful. Okay, so if you're handy, you can get a lot of house.
Ann said from the pictures it looked like a nice neighborhood too, and it even had a garage.
Yeah, it did. Yep, and the garage was clean. Did you see how clean that was too? Not everybody's garage is clean.
Janice said husband talked about moving to Ohio because houses were so much cheaper, but all his family is here and they'd miss each other a lot. I would have no problem leaving my family, but I do like his.
Oh yeah, the house up there, you guys. And parts of Indiana. Now, there's a lot of places in Indiana that are very iffy. You got to be very careful up there because there are some really bad places. But if you stay out of the cities, which most of these cheap houses are not in the city, um, You can get, there's some beautiful architecture up there too. Okay, I might have to thin that down a little bit, but that's kind of where I was going with this.
Oh yeah, matches the black around her eyes.
Yeah, I need to cut that a little bit. It's a little too thick for my taste there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There was this one place, and what, I forget what state that was in. Oh, where was that? Anyway, it was an abandoned high school. It had 17,000, listen to me, 17,000 square feet. My husband says, you should get a bunch of your ladies together. Everybody would have their own floor. It had all of the it had all the chalkboards, it had the brick walls, it had all the wood floors, it had a giant swimming pool in there, it had basketball court, uh, gymnasium, right? It had this place at the auditorium part with all the seats still in there with the stage and everything. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you had a group of people that could get along, something like that would be so cool to get. But that's a big if. See, Gail? Gail knows what I'm talking about. She got a family that did that close by.
Yeah, but that'd be too much renovation.
See, people like you don't. We would not include somebody like you. You're a bah humbug. We don't
In
need bah
a high
humbug.
school?
We do not need bah humbugs with a big job like that. Uh-uh.
Not a high
You stay. You
school.
stay in Texas. You just get on the phone and argue with Walmart. You'll be fine. I'm sure on those towns, Walmart does not deliver because they're too far out in the middle of nowhere.
I tell you who's got a cool house out in the middle of nowhere is Ruth Buzzy.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
still alive.
yeah, she lives in Stephenville, Texas.
Hmm.
And her husband built this big 2-story, like a grand plantation house out on all this land, and they have a lake, and it's cool.
Wow. Yeah, before we moved here, we almost. Now I wish we had. We didn't because the town was a very small town out in the middle of nowhere, and now I forget the name of it. And it so happens it was in oh no, no, this was in Iowa, not Ohio. It was in Iowa, I believe. Oh, it's kind of vague now, my memory on that. But it was an old bank. It was a 3-story corner building. It was an old bank from the late 1800s. Still had the vault, still had all the teller booths, with the the metal, what do you call those guards, there where people would get the money, and oh, it was just so cool. And at that time, um they were giving you all kinds of interest-free loans from the historical society for you to restore it, and blah 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 blah, and yada yada yada. Oh, it was so cool. We almost did that, almost. But then we thought, man, what if you got to go to the doctor? What if you got an emergency? It'll take a half hour for the ambulance to get to you, another half hour to get back. By then you're dead. So we were just thinking about too much practicality when we should have just said, forget it, just do it. What's the fun in being practical? You get your grown-up moments and you ruin everything.
Sure won't get no Walmart delivery there.
That's right.
No Uber Eats, nothing.
Nothing. No. I don't even think there was a restaurant there. I mean, it was a old small. It was a small town, I'm sure, to begin with, when it was, a workable town. I mean, they had stores and stuff. It was real cute. It was very quaint. Um, but there was nothing there. They had a little place where I'm sure everybody in town goes there to have their little breakfast. And I'm sure everybody knows everybody's business.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
Hey, just stay in the bank and nobody can get in. It's a fortress. And they had already restored all the outside. They had reglazed all the windows. I mean, from the outside, it looked perfect. Which is extremely expensive to get that all done. And the Historical Society had already done that. And I think this thing was only like $79,000. And I forget how many. It was 3 stories. And I'm trying to remember the square footage. It was something like 6,000 or 7,000 square feet. Very cool stuff. I would encourage anybody that can do something like that to do it. I mean, how cool is that?
To live in a bank?
Live in anything old like that you can restore. I don't care if it's a bank. I don't care if it's a school. I just know it's cool. All right. So I need to.
Maybe like an old mercantile. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. So now I have to rough it up a little bit.
There you go. Live in a vault. J Mac said her dad worked in a bank like that when she was little. She has a photo of herself standing in one of those teller windows.
Yeah, there was like about 6 of them in there.
Gail said it's amazing some of the church buildings that people transform into homes. Amber said she lived in an old bank building when she was a kid. It used to be a PNC and the guy turned it into apartments. He didn't take very good care of it though.
Oh, down the street is an old schoolhouse. I think it's about five stories high. I think it was an old high school at some point, like in the late 18, early 1900s. And the guy that bought that, he turned them all into apartments. They're super cool because each room is an apartment. Each classroom is an apartment. And because the ceilings in those in that school was so tall, they're all loft apartments. So the bedroom is up in the loft, and they have spiral staircase going up to the each bedroom, and then the downstairs part is all the living room and dining room and kitchen and all that. They're really cool.
How cool are they?
Very. The chalkboards are still on the walls. Tin ceilings. And big giant hallway in between each apartment, right? You know how schools had such big big long hallways,
Yep.
and it's got those original round, you know, those schoolhouse white lamps that hang from the ceiling. Those white ones look like a bowl.
Yep.
He's got those.
JMax said, "Aren't there still a number of historical structures in Fort Smith?"
No, because they're idiots here.
Oh,
There
they
was
buy chickens.
there was this one place here. Well, let me backtrack. The answer is yes, there are, but they're downtown. They're owned by maybe two or three old, decrepit old people that have no foresight at all. They're empty, and so they're not used. They're not done with. Nothing with them. It's just, oops, forgot to do that. I got so excited. Uh, um, and so it's stupid. I mean, just plain stupid. They had this before we moved here. There was this. If you say, now I forgot the name of the hotel, but if you mention this hotel to anybody around here, oh, they start having a fit because it was this gorgeous, gorgeous hotel that at one time was internationally known for how beautiful the interior and the way it was built and the chandeliers and these stairways and all this stuff. And then one day, this was when in the 90s, I guess it is, um, the local Catholic church bought the property in the building and demolished it so they could have parking.
Ah.
And if you say that today to anybody around here, they have a heart attack. Like, can you believe? And people even went down there and they weren't supposed to. They went down and got pieces of it. So there's people in town that have, oh yeah, you know, I got this light fixture because they didn't even have the forethought to harvest the stuff and preserve it, you know, and sell it as architectural salvage or something. No, idiots. They just kind of. It's like, oh, what a bunch of idiots.
That's ridiculous.
It certainly is. Okay. And then during, I see what years, probably like in, I think they said the 70s and 80s, a lot of the homes here, the big Victorian homes, they were converted into like rooming houses. And so, you know, they ruined the interiors when they did that. They partitioned everything off. They lowered the ceilings to save on heating and stuff. And so they just cannibalized those homes. Alrighty, we're getting there. These looking kind of cool, if I say so myself. Okay, I got one
They're
more.
looking kind of French.
Ooh la la! Okay, I think I need to put that right there. Rather, oh, what do you say, guys?
It's like my dentist. His it looks like a regular old building outside, but when you go inside, they have um like the um warehouse. You know, it's there's no ceilings. It's
Mm-hmm.
all the pipes and all the everything, and then they have like the partition walls, and it just looks very cool with the wood floors. And but
Mm-hmm.
from the outside, it just looks like a
Regular building.
yeah, like a dentist office.
Yeah, we when we lived in Rhode Island, we well, I was working in this. Well, let me backtrack. Rhode Island was very industrial during the 1800s and the early 1900s, and down there is in that whole state is, which I didn't know when I lived there and I wasn't into it. I could kill myself now, but all of the textile, that's where all the textile mills were in Rhode Island. They manufactured the threads, the fabrics, everything. And I'm sure all that stuff was just sitting there saying, you want this? You want this? Because there were buildings all over that area that were just closed up and abandoned. Um, they hadn't fixed them up. Nobody was living with them. Nobody was using them because the industry had really just gone away. And what was really cool in a lot of those mills that were there, the they were run by the what I forget the name of it. I forget what it's called. But the water would come through and it would um, turn the wheel, and that was giving the power to these businesses during that period of time. And they were still there. They were still working. It was just really cool. Anyway, and the company Coats, the ones that does the threads and everything.
Yeah.
They were there, and a few other companies I can't think of right now. But during the 1800s, all of that type of manufacturing was done right there in Rhode Island, and all that stuff was there, and the buildings were there. So anyway, so when we were living there were a lot of these buildings that now people were using them for different kind of artistic things, and that's when I started working for that guy, and I was a gilder there. So on one floor there were gilders, on the other floor there was carvers, on another floor, so on and so forth, all kinds of things going on. So this one part of the building, this guy was vacating it. One of the guys that I worked for, the carver, he was going to downsize the size of workspace that he needed because he really only used like half of it. So I go, oh man, I would love to turn that into a living loft. Do you think he'll let people live in here? Because it was like 2 stories tall, the ceilings and the windows in the front were 2 stories tall. I mean, it was just gorgeous. So I talked to the guy, and he says, well, he says, I'll rent it to you for what I rented it to Dan, but I won't do any improvements to make it livable. And he says, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do, but you won't be reimbursed or anything. It's just, it'll be your cost. And I said, hello, thank you very much. I know how to do it all, so it's not going to cost me hardly nothing. So, so I had some friends that were drywallers. They came in, and we drywalled the whole thing. They hung the drywall. My husband and I, we did the mudding and the painting and all that stuff. And then we just got some cabinetry, the unfinished cabinetry from like Home Depot, and we put it across one section of a wall, and we turned that into a kitchen. And then we built a bar from a bunch of lumber that was just left inside of that that building, and built a bar there and some stools. And there was already a bathroom in there. Um, and so and how was, oh yeah, we put in the shower. There was already a bathroom and a sink, and in that section we put in a shower, and that was it. We brought in a bed, we partitioned that off with a bunch of cool curtains. We put a water fountain in there, and it was all wood floors. It was so cool. That was stinking cool. That was fun. But and then years later, I looked in the area over there, and then all those old buildings that were all over the place, they got bought up, and they got, uh, turned into loft apartments, condos, all kinds of stuff. It looked really cool. But when we were there, nobody was doing any of that. But anyway, okay, so these are done. Now those little papers I told you about, where'd they go? There you go. The ones that have the numbers. Let's put a few on there and see what you guys think. See
The
if you
French
like
numbers?
Yeah, see if you guys like that idea or not. And that way you'll know if you want to do it. Let's see. Where'd they go? Here they go. Here they go. Oh, now the only problem I see doing it on here is these are cream. And most of this is black and white. Now, I don't really, it doesn't bother me. You know, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be pure. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we think.
How are you, Elisa?
Hey,
I
girl.
am. I'm letting her put her numbers on before I clock out.
Oh, I didn't even know what time it was. Oh my gosh. Well, you can't see it anyway.
I wondered how you were going to see it.
Well, you can see it.
Should have made the black go higher or
Yeah.
lower.
Yeah. But you can put it there on the black part of the picture, I guess. Yes, lesson learned, people. If you're going to do that, leave some more black. Okay, so now we know. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat. I think I'm going to print this page in black and white so it won't be so creamy. But if you're doing your stuff all in creamy kind of stuff, if you're going to coffee or tea dye these, oh, I could do that still too, couldn't I? Hello. And then it would really kind of go together. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. We don't have to do that now. Okay, ladies. Well, thank you for being here. I don't want to be rude to Susan's bladder. She's got enough issues. We don't want to contribute to the bladder problem. All
Don't leave
right,
my
guys.
bladder locked.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you tomorrow if Susan remembers it's Thursday.
Oh my gosh. I'll be thinking it's Wednesday at least, so I should be there.
Yeah, that's right. It will be Wednesday. That's right. Forgot about
Yep.
that. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.